Hello. You know, I'm back with more Jarro related content. MultiVersus comes closer and closer to launch. And so, what I personally am wondering, I'm thinking about Jarro, like always. We always think about Jarro on this channel. I'm thinking about how he would play and got all these characters who can do different things, and I'm thinking, what about him? What? So, I made a moveset for him. So this is him. This is Jarro. He's a support class. Because he's supporting his teammates. He's in a supporting role. He's there to help out his buddies in battle. Like his role in in the stories that he's in. Now, in terms of the series, obviously, he's from DC. We know he's from DC. He is the best Robin. Now, before we get into the moveset itself, what are we taking inspiration from? Well, in terms of inspiration, you got some places to work with in terms of from the comics. You have Justice League 29, where he is most prominent, and also his appearance in Death Metal. But you also have you can take inspiration from Kirby and Pikachu in terms of movement and Smash. He's just an overall fast fighter. Now, what else comes along with the character? Well, obviously the moveset. So let's get into the main hook of this video then. We have his neutral special, the Bat Beam. It fires a general all area beam, like in 29 when he's against the Legion of Doom. This would be a blast. It does flat rate damage, no knockback, because it's just a big attack used on the Legion of Doom. Be a good damage racker and be good for a powerful teammate to get a kill off. Now let's go into the side special. The side special would be the classic spore release, and it would do continuous damage. Act like as a marker. It would have a cooldown, because I think if you could just spam spores, that'd be a bit toxic and spammy. But it would basically mark, it could do continuous damage, but also the spore would be visible, so like a teammate can come in and do more damage. Jarro's setting up for you to do big damage. And now we'll go into his up special, the Bat Pinch. He springs up and can footstool jump high off of platforms and other players. This is to allow him more momentum for more damage racking shenanigans for other players. Well, with all this damage racking, maybe he could, you could make the argument he could be assassin, but we'll get to that later. Jarro is helpless in this move if there's no player or platform nearby, because there's nothing to bat pinch off of. Finally, for his down special, the one that really makes him a support character, I feel, is this down special. Tell him who I am, based on the moment in 29 where he mind controls Brainiac, and ultimately as Jarro crouches down and sends psychic energy towards the nearest enemy player. I don't know, nearest player. It'll either buff an ally or debuff an opponent. It's random on who it targets. And I guess the debuff and buff could be more damage, less damage, slow movement speed for a little. And it's a useful move because it supports, team play it supports your allies' endeavors in the game. Now there's a perk system in this game, and of course, Jarro would have unique perks as well, if every character does. Now, perks, grapple chain. Jarro can grapple to another player or platform after the initial footstool jump from his up special. Pretty self-explanatory. He can just kind of voomp on over, you know? Pretty simple, pretty easy, I feel. Psychic amplification is, is down special, buff or debuff, will be multiplied by 1.5. Also, pretty standard stuff. But, you know, he's Jarro, but like, he comes, and we've done some stuff with Robin and Starro, but in terms of his skins, there would be a lot of Starro in his moveset. Maybe swap out a Bat Beam animation for something else. But yeah, like the original Starro appearance, color scheme, and then his appearance from the new movie. I think those are solid skins to go off of. Now, the next interesting thing is voice acting. I went with Eric Baza due to he does cartoony characters like Bugs and Tom, and I think he could also do a good Jarro voice. Other VAs like Tara Strong, could also work. But Eric is who I have down here, but in terms of characters, they gotta come with something else that's like not just that character. That, of course, comes in the form of a stage. O-World, Starro's home planet, revealed in Justice League 29. And I feel like it'd be an interesting psychedelic trip in terms of visuals. It's like a side of the DC universe you don't really see. Other stages would be good for Jarro include the Source Wall or maybe Wayne Manor. And finally, for an additional detail, just something, if Jarro is in a fight with Batman, and he has unique dialogue, because he's his dad. Now, well, there's this perfectly fine moveset for Jarro on his own. What about, what if he's too small? Well, there's another concept I collaborated on with someone else. It's older than the other concept, uses a different template, but it's for a Jarro and Tim duo, and this would also suffice if say Jarro was too small to fight on his own. Now, that was my Jarro moveset concept. Now, let me know what you think about all this. If there's anything you would change, and just feel free to let me know in the comments. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.